Hey, what's up with you guys? It's me, your boy Chef Tone from Keep Me Cooking Chef. How you doing today? Everybody good? I'm doing good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm glad to have you guys here today, and I hope you like and subscribe and share this video. Today I'm going to be talking about, and I got it wrote down too, top 10 best restaurants for dates. That's what we're going to talk about today. And I want to tell you the experience that I had over the many years of wining and dining at restaurants on date. I've had a fabulous time, and I can say any woman that actually went out on a date with me, on a real date, I'm not talking about to the corner store, to a fast food restaurant. I'm talking about actual date. I always show them love and respect when it comes to that. And so today I'm going to share some of the experiences that I had and some of the places that I went to, and it's strictly for, it's not just for meeting somebody for the first time, but places you can take your significant others. I'm talking about a place where you're getting away from the kids, you're getting away from work, you want to go out with that person that you love, and you want to know the good places to go in Las Vegas. I can tell you, it has some wonderful places you can go dine and enjoy. That, there's those little diamonds in the rock where you can go to certain places, and don't too many people know about it, but it's a well-known place as far as having good food, good service, all of that. So for me, I'm very picky when it comes to food. I'm a food guru. You only get one chance to make a good impression with me. And the reason why I say that is because if I come to your establishment and your food is not good, I don't give you a second chance to do a do-over. And the reason why I say that is because food is an important thing that you're putting in your body. And if you're not going to take the initiative to make sure it's right the first time, why should I give you a second chance? I mean, really, why should I give you a second chance? So today I'm going to talk about the 10 best places I feel personally that you can go on a date and enjoy, depending on what type of person you is, what type of food you like. So I have 10 varieties, of places you can go and get you some food. So let's get this thing started, okay? The first one is Venner's Grill. Now, Venner's Grill is an American bar bistro. This is a place I went for many years. It's always been one of those places that I really don't talk about to people, because I like the way it is, and I hope it stays the way it is, and it's not one of the places where, if you got too many people going there and you got too much going on, it becomes like with anything, if you put it out there too much, it just becomes regular to everybody. This is a place that I would love for people to go and appreciate every time they go. I mean, if you want a good steak, you want a good salmon, you want a good sea bass, the ambiance is good. I think this is the place that I went on my birthday. Yeah, 100% sure. This is the place I just recently went on my birthday, and I just loved it. And it was the first thing I thought of, the first place I thought of when I first went, and I wanted to think about what I'm going to do for my birthday, because I don't do birthday parties. I really don't. People try to get me to do it, but I really don't like birthdays. I just don't. I come hang out at parties. I don't go to many parties anyway. I just don't do it. Bad experiences throughout my life, and I just don't do it. But this place is in Summerlin. It's on Charleston between Hualapai and Indigo. Now, when you go in there, they don't have big signs. They have a little small sign around it. So you have to go behind the building because it looks like that you would never know it's there. But I promise you, if you take someone on a date, they're going to be like, where are we going? What is it about? And when you get there, they're going to be like, oh my God, the ambiance, it's a beautiful restaurant. The service is great. Everything is good. So I recommend, that's one of my recommendations is Venner's Grill. It's VINTNER Grill. Okay. And you can look those things up. Now, I have my top 10s, but I don't have them in order as to this restaurant is better than this one. So just because this is my number one, doesn't mean it's number one, or if I get down to number 10, that's the best. I think all of these restaurants do a great service and to the community, and they service great food. So it's not something that's I'm going from 1 to 10 and rating them as best. They all pretty good to me. The next one is Andiamo. Yeah, it took me a long time to learn how to say this. It's called Andiamo. Andiamo Steakhouse. Now it's another steakhouse. This one is located in the D, downtown, and it's another one of them little hidden gems. It's a really nice place to go have dinner, and also it does service wine and whatnot. But I like the way it's structured when you go in. It's classic. It's upscale, and mind you, all the restaurants that I'm gonna tell you on here, you want to know how you dress, you just dress casual. You know, no shoes, no gym shoes. Come on, no sweatpants, dress casual, jeans, shirt. Go in there because it'll be a comfort zone for you. You don't want to go in somewhere underdressed. You know, it tells you intelligence and lack thereof. And then you don't want to go somewhere overdressed. So if you always dress casual, you can't never go wrong. This one is a steakhouse. It's on Carson Street between 4th and 3rd. If you go down there, it's in the D. You go in there. It's called Andiamo. You know, Andiamo Steakhouse. That's another great one that I recommend. Okay, for the third one, this one is called Marche Bachos. Now, Marche Bachos is one of my favorite restaurants. It really is. This one is it's a French bistro. It's French, okay? And this one is located where Desert Shores, like the lake is Desert Shores. And if you go on Regatta Drive between Breakwater and Mariniere Drive, you go in there and you'll see the shopping center. And when you see the shopping center, you'll see the little sign with the door. It just has a door. But I'm telling you, if you want to go on a really nice day, go in this restaurant. The menu is fabulous. It's more of a like winery. This is one of those places that I would go if somebody enjoyed wine. And the reason why I say that is because I believe they have a winery there. They don't make wine, but they have like wine. You ever see like those places with the wine cellars with all the wine? They have almost every wine you can name, red, white, and I think they do wine tasting at that. And I believe they do have classes. I went there before and I did sat at the bar and it's fun, you know, to have the little cheese and do the wine. It's real fun to have. I don't know if they still do it because of the COVID-19. A lot of the restaurants have changed and scaled down. So you're not going to get the fullness until we get back to 100%. So you'll be able to enjoy the ambiance of the restaurants. But this one is a nice one where you can sit inside or outside. They do have it by the lake. They do have a fireplace inside and outside. And this is one of my top places I go when I'm on a date or when I'm taking a significant other or a loved one, or I just don't treat this place like, oh yeah, let's go eat here. No, this is special places that I like to go, and I like to spend time with someone else and allow them to enjoy it, come into my world of what I like to eat and where I like to dine. And I recommend this place 100%. So my next one is this one is like for the seafood lovers or for the sushi lovers. It's called Salt Sushi Bar. This one right here, I've tried a lot of sushi bars. I used to have a favorite one over here on, I think it was on Cheyenne. It was on Cheyenne, close, I think past Tenea. It's on the right hand side. But I was sitting there and the sushi guy flipped out because he broke up with his girlfriend. He had a knife in his hands, telling him he's going to kill himself. And I had been going to that restaurant for like maybe like 15 years, like 10, 15 years. And this guy was always our sushi guy. This guy right here, man, he was like the best. But one day he just came to work and he started crying, and in the back time, he gonna kill himself because he broke up with his girlfriend. And I was like, let's get the hell out. We didn't pay for nothing that day because everybody got the hell out of there. I thought he was gonna, cut it, anyway. But this is not the place. This is Sea Salt Sushi. This place is on Bermuda. It's on Bermuda Road and Silverado Ranch. So when you get there, it's a gas station, and you'll see the place, big old beautiful sign that says sea salt. You can't miss it. It's lit up at night, and the manager is really good there. I went there and I love sushi. So it's one of the places that I like to go to enjoy sushi. The other place that I used to enjoy sushi, I don't go anymore because of the incident that happened. And I was very disappointed with that, and I wasn't taking a chance on getting killed in a sushi restaurant and be on the news. So I'm not going to say the name of that place. But if you want some good sushi, the atmosphere is good. It's lively, it's music. These guys, they greet you when you come in, and it's just the atmosphere is good. So if your significant other or your date or whoever it is, if they like sushi, this will be a good place to go as for a nice date. Now, all the places I'm recommended, yes, the price may vary. Some a little bit more expensive than others. But hey, if you think like I think, whenever you're going on a date, 9 times out of 10, a man pays for the date. A real man does. Especially if he's trying to get a woman or he's trying to take her out. Normally, when I go on a date, I'll take maybe anywhere from $200 to $300. Especially if I normally just going to dinner and just maybe go have a drink. I said that should be about enough because it's going to cost that much. Because if you have a dish, I have a dish, I have a glass, you have a glass, that's $100 and some right there. Easy, especially when you go into places like this where, I'm not saying all of them are like this, but that's the expectation if you're going on a date. Bring a little money. Put it in your pocket. Don't be cheap, man. Not saying that women can't pay for dates. I'm just saying be a man. If you're going to take a woman out, at least have some cash in your pocket. So the next one is Bonito, Michigan. Now, I know there's a lot of those around, and I've tried them from the east to the west. And I can tell you by far, the one on Decatur and Twain has, to me, out of all of them, the best authentic Mexican food. I love the atmosphere. I love the way they dress up. I love the way they play the role, which is not plain because that's actually their culture. And I love the ambiance there as far as getting the Mexican theme of feeling like you in Mexico, or, with the music and having the Coronas or the shot of tequila. I mean, they go all out there. They have friendly attitudes, personalities is good, great service. They on point with everything. I've been going there for about 20 years, because I'm loyal. If you give me good food and you take care of me with good service, you got me for as long as you treat me right. If I got a taste for Mexican food, I go there. I don't care if anybody else say, well, their Mexican food is better. Mexican food better over here. Yeah, it is better over there. But I stick what I'm used to when I know, because you build relationships with them. And they come in and like, oh, hey, what's up, Tom? What you want today? Da, 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 da. You build those relationships. I get the same servers. I get the same, and you build those relationships so they know the expectation when you walk in a restaurant. They already know, oh, I got to take care of him, or I got to take care of her. Okay. Next one is Nora's Italian cuisine. Nice restaurant. Very nice Italian food. This one is located on Flamingo and Dunville Street. And I can tell you that it's clean. I love the atmosphere. I love where it sits. And the food is amazing. It's not a lot of places, just because it say Italian don't mean all the places serve great Italian food. But this is one of the few places that I like to go because they live up to the name, Nora's Italian Cuisines. Give me those cuisines, because the food there is very good. It really is. And the service is outstanding and impeccable, So that's one of those places that I like to go and enjoy myself when I want other ethnic foods such as Italian food. So I like that one. Let me move on to the next one. And I just like to say this. that these are just my recommendations. I'm not saying that they're the best out of everybody. I'm just telling you what I enjoyed for myself and what I think that you may enjoy also as good places to go. You can always play this video back and get the names and the locations of the places that I spoke about. But I'm only telling you what I feel is good, that I enjoyed as far as food, as far as service. So I'm just sharing what I've been through, because I know you've probably been a couple of places that I haven't been. And feel free to put them in the comments. Feel free to say, hey, Chef Tony, have you tried this? Have you been to this place? Have you been to that place? Because for me, I'll go check it out. And I'll give you my views on it. I'll give you my take on it, you know, because one thing I know is two things I know, and that's food and service, because I've was in the food industry for so long that I know about food and service. You can't put on, I can be in a restaurant 10 minutes and I can tell you if management have properly trained their people. Not even that, 5 minutes or even less than that, you know. So I'm just sharing my take on places that I know that you would enjoy as far as food and service and cleanliness. Okay, the next one is Dom Marcos Pizzeria. Yeah, you know, I had to throw some pizza up in there. I actually got two places. I love these two places. And the reason why I love these two places, and I'm going to give you the other one in a minute. This one is located on West Charleston and Hualapai. Okay, it's right there in the shopping center where the Smith's at. So if you go in that area, you'll see it's like it's hitting a little bit, but the restaurant is very nice. All of these restaurants that I'm telling you, they're very clean. You go in, it looks like it's supposed to look, like a restaurant where you're going on a date, or in the atmosphere, especially at nighttime, where the lights are kind of low and it's got the beautiful music. It smells good. It's nice and quiet, and you're able to walk in and feel like you somewhere instead of feeling like you standing in line waiting on a box lunch or something like that. I can't really eat bread, you know, lactose and, you know, gluten-free. As you get older, your body changes and stuff like that. But I find that this is one of the places where I found this by accident, because me and my kids, I said, let's go for a walk. So we went for a walk. So I used to live over there on Charleston by Rampart. And it was like, Daddy, we hungry. So I was like, okay, well, I don't have a car. So we just walk into the Smiths. I was like, oh man, they go a pizza place. So I'm thinking it's like a Chuck E. Cheese, like a Domino's place. So when I walk in, I was like, oh shit, you know, is kids supposed to be in here? You know, but when we walked in, they enjoyed it. It was like, oh my God, I never seen a pizza place like this before, Daddy. They got everything. I was like, yeah. You know, and they do serve more than just pizza, but it's predominantly a pizza place. Try something different. Try it. I didn't have any problems going in, and we went there for about 2-3 years. You know, I haven't been there recently, but that was one of the few pizza places that I do go to. Next one is Old School Pizzeria. Now this place right here is small. It's Italian. I like the way they have it set up in there. You know, the wooden tables, the chalkboards with they write the menu on. They have this tea in there. Now, they have this tea that they homemade it. And it's two different kinds. I like the lemonade, and I forget what the other kind is. Rosemary something. Something like that. And so when I first went there, I was like, oh, I'm going to try this, because I love pizza, but I can't eat in just any kind of pizza. I can't eat Domino's. I can't eat pizza. Man, I was about to sneeze. Is you gonna do it or not? I guess not. So, wait. Nope. So, damn. Okay, now I'm good. Excuse me. So Old School Pizzeria. So I used to live around the corner from it, and I was just driving, and I was like, old fashioned, old school. I call it old fashioned, but it's old school. So when I went in there, I said, I looked, I was like, man, let me try this. And there's this pizza called I can't never remember the name. Gargantuan, Gongorla, I don't know. It's like a monster. It's called the Monster Pizza or something like that. And I love it in these salads. And then you give you the soups in a bowl with the bread, cut the top off and stuff like that. I don't know. I got up early this morning and I always go for a walk. And when I went for a walk, allergies started messing up. That's the reason why I ain't got no coronavirus, nothing like that. I just went for a walk, go for a walk in the mornings and stuff like that, and that fresh air. And then I came in the house and was like, oh man, I feel like, some the allergies start acting up. But this one is on Craig and Lawrence. And I can tell you, it's really small. It really is. They don't have that many tables in there, but it's just a really nice piece of place. Like if you and your girl just running somewhere, this will be the best place. If you just want to have something that's really good, pizza and something like that with a salad, hands down. Look them up. All this you can find on the internet. You just look the names up and locations and just check them out. And I tell you, you won't be disappointed at none of the places. Now, this one, again, is on Craig and Lawrence. It's called Old School Pizzeria. And now, this other one, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name. I'm just going, I can't do it. I tried it. Every time I try to remember it, I even try to write it down to what it said, and I still can't say it. I'm just going to spell it out for you. It's a good restaurant. It's in Green Valley Ranch. It's an Italian restaurant. It's in Green Valley Ranch Resorts. It's over there, where they have like all the restaurants and stuff. I'm telling you, if you go to this one, you look this one up, it's beautiful. It is so beautiful, and the food is fantastic. It is like a must-go-to place if you're going on a date. It really is. I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to spell it for you. It's Botttiglia. I don't even know how to pronounce that. The next word is Cucina. I don't know how to pronounce that. And the last word is Enoteca. Now, if you know how to say that, kudos to you. But it's located in Green Valley Ranch Resorts. I was there for, I think it was like fireworks or something like that. And I didn't know they had the little place like Town Square when you go and they have the different shops and different restaurants and stuff like. So it's over there by the spa area. Wherever the spa area for Green Valley Ranch, the restaurant is like right over by that area. And I tell you, the Italian restaurant is very good. It's clean. I love the colors. I love the setup, the decor of it. And like I said, it's one of those restaurants where you go on a date and they're like, oh, okay, he's spending a little money on me. Oh, he care about me. Oh my God, But that I'm telling you, that's one of the places that you should go. Now, I gotta throw in one more. I get this last one. I had to throw in a soul food place. I had to, There's so many. And a lot of them come and they go. And people that love soul food, they know what I'm talking about, because ain't nothing like going to a soul food place and their greens is good, their ribs is good, oxtails is good, cornbread is good, even their chillings. Yes, I do eat chillings every now and then with hot sauce. Yes, I do. But anyway, it's called Call Me Cake Soul Food. This one is located on Buffalo and Alton. Okay, right there on the corner. Now, again, like I said, and I like the way he has the establishment. He has these cakes around. The setup is really cute. I'm telling you, it is. It's like, and women love stuff like that. When you walk in, it's like, oh my God, that's cute. What I'm saying? And that's what you're looking for when you go on a date. You trying to not only are you trying to impress, but you're trying to make them happy. What's the sense of going on a date if they're not going to be at all like, oh my God, this is nice. That's what the date is for. It's for you to impress. It's for you to wow that person, whether it be male or female. So Call Me Cake Soul Food is one of my favorite places that I used to love to go and dine with. I don't know if he has open. You can get delivery. I know. I mean, you can get delivery or takeout, but I don't know if they have the dining area open. And like I said, because of COVID-19, you have a lot of areas that's not fully open the way they should. So you may not get the fullness of the restaurant, but I promise you when all this is said and done and we get back to 100%, where, you know, we can actually enjoy ourselves and get out more, then you will get a chance to experience the fullness of these restaurants. You will. And what I did was I learned a lot by going to these different places. And it's a lot of places that I went that I enjoyed myself with a lot of entertainers. I've been doing food for over 30 years. I've been in places that most people probably ain't never been. I done rubbed elbows with people probably ain't gonna never rub elbows with, billionaires, millionaires, and whatnot. Yes, I do have secrets, you know, and the majority of my experience with celebrities have been in restaurants, meeting them, hanging out with them. You know, I was a wild boy back in the day, you know, making good money, driving nice cars, living the single life. But the thing is, you get older and you learn and you get more settled in your ways, and like, man, I blew all that money. Oh man, what I do all this for? You know, I had an opportunity to pick their brains about this, but I chose to do that. You can't cry with spoiled milk now. He's gone now, you know. So right now I'm settled now, you know. I'm more content about the way I do things. I carry myself a little bit differently now, you know. But yeah, these are my top 10 places that I feel that if you want to go on a date, a really nice date, if people even do that nowadays, I don't know. I'm old fashioned. Like when I go on a date, I want to do something real nice, you know. When I'm dating someone or when I'm with someone, you know, I like nice restaurants. You know, I don't like to go, and now we might go to Panera Bread or something like that, or, you know, Starbucks and sit and have like a tea or something like that. But when it comes to sitting down having dinner, you know, I really don't play around with that, because I like to enjoy my food. I like to enjoy a glass of wine or a shot, whatever I enjoy. And I want to be comfortable, and I don't mind spending the extra $30, $40 for that, you know. But if I'm going to go, I want to go a place that I know that is really nice. And these places that I named is just a portion of places that I've been. You know, I've been in more places and I can extend the list, but for right now, this is the list that I'm giving you. I can tell you that, hey, you know what? If you want to go and experience something nice, you know, and I'm not a fast food person. I'm just not. I don't do fast food at all. I may do it every once in a while, but I don't do fast food. I don't. I stay away from that stuff because I care about me, and I'm not saying anything wrong with it. What you doing eating is just that, you know, I tend to lean more to something that I can sit down and enjoy and be at peace and get what I actually want and have it made properly and be served to me, you know, because I worked hard all week. I work hard every day. The way to treat me or to treat myself is to go somewhere and let somebody else do the work for me. I don't want nothing in the bag where I gotta go park and make sure you put everything in there, or I gotta wait till I get home and just like, oh, here go your burger, here go your French fries. No, I love to enjoy myself. You know, I've hung around a lot of celebrities, and that's where I got it from, to enjoy, you know, because I used to be like, oh my God, what's the name? And I would always see them, that's one thing I would see them do. They don't want to be bothered. They want to sit down and enjoy themselves. And I sat back and I'm watching. I was like, they got this whole life of what they do, but when they sit down and eat and enjoy their food, they want to just enjoy their food with the people that they love and care about. And I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I want to sit down. You know, we could run around. We could do this, buy that, you know, work this out, go work here, go do this, do this. But when you sit down, I want you to sit down and enjoy yourself. And that's when you have that, you put everything to the side and you have that me time. And I think that these restaurants are places you can go and do that, where you don't want to be, you don't have to worry about being bothered. You don't have to worry about Is the food good? Is the atmosphere good? You know, you can relax and it takes your mind off things, because there's nothing better than to sit in a nice restaurant and you dress good, you're feeling good, you're smelling good, you're feeling all right, and you're sitting across from somebody that you enjoy being with, and it's just you and them, and you're enjoying good food. Your food is good, my food is good, and you're enjoying that. And I think that sharing my experience would probably help other people. So there you have it. Thank you.